Question for you. We've been waiting the entire show to pose this question. Would you be willing to tattoo your company's logo on your body if it meant you get a 15% raise in your pay in return? That is the offer that Rapid Realty's chief, Anthony Lolli, gave to his employees. And we've got Anthony with us right now. Before we go any further, Anthony, can we see that logo again, please? Can you give it a full screen? Let's have everybody have a look at it. This is the tattoo that you will give a 15% pay raise if somebody gets it on their body, one of your employees.
That's right.
Okay, we'll put it up in a second. How big is it?
Well, any size they want, really.
Oh, any size they want?
Any size they want.
So it could be absolutely minuscule on the bottom of my foot, for example, so nobody could see it.
Well, we've had people put it behind their ear and on their leg, on their ankle. Yeah.
How many people have done this?
40. It's interesting.
Were you expecting that?
I wasn't expecting it. I got a phone call one day from one of my top agents. He was in a tattoo shop. He actually just rented them the commercial space. He said, "Anthony, I'm getting the logo tattooed on me." I rushed over, and I said, "Wow, this is amazing. How can I repay you?" He says, "No, I just wanted to do it because I love the brand."
Yeah. That's another. See, we're in commercials today. We're in commercial mode. Why did you do this?
Actually, his idea. When I took pictures and I sent it to the staff, a dozen other people said, "Hey, we want to have a tattoo party. We'd like to get the logo too." And it just snowballed.
Have you got a tattoo?
I have no tattoos.
You know how I feel about tattoos.
I know.
Would I do it for 15% pay raise? Oh, I'd think about it.
Yeah.
Would you do it for 15%?
No, I'm against them as well. But you know, it's interesting. What I find interesting is that you care a lot about your employees in this regard. But what about the customers? Like, do you think this spills over into customers? Does it make an impact with them?
I think there's a lot of turnover in the real estate industry. Agents come, agents go. I think the customer knows that they can do business with the same exact agent, with the same exact company next year, for sure.
You don't think that it would put some customers off? I walk in, I'm buying a house, heaven knows how many hundreds of thousands of dollars I'm going to pay for it, and the guy's got a tattoo?
I don't know. I think it's dedication. I think, especially the type of real estate we practice, which is mostly rentals, you can't be over-elegant for it.
I know why you did this. I know exactly why you did this, because you've got enormous coverage on this, haven't you? And Drudge picked up on this story.
I heard,
He's got 20 million daily watches or something. A lot of people in the TV business picked up right on this. You want publicity, don't you? You're a tireless self-promoter.
We actually had a competition. Inman News ran the story, and The Real Deal ran the story. And it was interesting. We were competing on what's the best branding your real estate company does. And obviously, we won the competition. It just spinned off from there.
All right. I think we've given you enough of a commercial.
Yeah.
Let's talk about home ownership rates.
Yes.
Down to 65%. That's the lowest rate since 1995. That's the proportion of people who own the home in which they live.
Right.
You're part of this. You're a realtor. And you actually sell a lot of your homes to investors who then rent out. You are contributing towards this decline in the home ownership rate.
I would agree to some extent, but because the seller has to sell and a salesperson has to make a living,
sure,
they can't really pick and choose who they're going to sell to.
A lot of your buyers, the people who buy the real estate that you've got for sale, are investors?
Investors, institutional investors, private equity groups. Yeah.
Is that the vast majority?
That's the vast majority right now. And they're renting them out. So they use us to buy and they use us to rent.
Do you think there's something sad about that? I mean, I came to America for the American dream. I lived it. And the first thing I did when I was able, I got the down payment, I bought an American single-family home. I was living the dream. Now, it seems like a lot of people can't get that dream, or they're walking away from that dream. That's your point, Charles.
Yeah.
Well, they are, but it's up to the banks. It's up to the lending instruments that are available. It's just very, very tight. Credit is tight. Saving money.
So you're saying the majority of people who rent from you would prefer to buy?
Absolutely.
Really? They would?
They just can't afford to.
All right.